Hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another video. Today I am finishing the Christmas village that I started yesterday, and in this part we get so many shops done and it's amazing. You won't see screenshots though. I will probably have another video up alongside or after a while when this video goes live with the cinematic, so you will be able to see everything better then, because the screenshots would be like 5 minutes, and yeah, I'm not about that life. So in this part we get done everything, all of the shops, and in the end you will see a little sneak peek of how the final thing looks like. I am honestly completely proud of it because, as I told you again, in this part you will only see the shops and not the entire finished version, because I do other things apart from the shops. I just don't do them on camera. I took, as per usual, screenshot every 7 minutes, which was totally not the case. It was like 10 minutes or like 30 minutes, depending how long it took me to figure out everything and make it work as I wanted it to work. So yeah. But whatever, we're starting with a flower shop, and it was really important for me to have a flower shop because I love Christmas flowers and flowers in general, and I did that on a shopping square that I did, a flower shop, and it's like those natural flowers that your sim will make, and I think they add so much to a house. Because yeah, sure, you can just have a potted flower from the catalog, but even those from the bag look like those exact flowers look kinda dull and kinda dead. So I really like the idea of going out and buying flowers or gifting flowers. So in this particular shop, I only added red flowers because I think during Christmas or generally during holidays you will either buy red flowers or hollies. So we have tons of hollies and we have a few other red flowers. I really wanted that red look, plus I did a few other flowers that were completely white. Even though they might look kinda bridal, I think it still matches the whole thing. So another shop that I got inspired from real life, because I visited a small Christmas village, like a way smaller Christmas village than the one that I'm making. They were selling way too many handcrafted things. They were either like ornaments or they were decorations for around the house or jewelry, and the only handcrafted things we have in the game are those items, so I decided to go for items, which I don't think it makes any sense because we didn't have that many, decorations that were handcrafted. So I'm like, what the hell do I do with the rest of this shop? So I decided to add the rest of the handcrafted stuff, even though you will see that for sale it's mostly, if you download this bill, it's mostly like all those small decorations, the wall hanging and the statues and stuff mostly, or like for example the lamp, even though no, the other things I think are for sale. I'm not completely sure, but those things are totally for sale. So yeah, I don't really see anyone coming here and saying, oh, what do I want? You know what I want? I want to buy a table. And coming here to buy a table, I don't see realistic. So yeah, I just add them for mostly decoration. So here is the part that I mentioned in the previous part. I guess here's the shop that I mentioned in the previous part, that I wanted something for adults. Feel like as a teenager or as an adult, you're not going to see Santa Claus and ask him for a present. So I really wanted to have stuff for adults or teens to do, and I got inspired from, again, the Christmas village that I visited. It had a VR section, And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Let's do something similar. Obviously, we don't have anything VR here. So I did all those gaming computers and the arcade machines, which I think it's the first time that I'm actually using those things in a shop, like ever. I don't think I've ever used them, which is so sad. Like, the pack is out for what, 2-3 years now? So, yeah. Moving on, I added, fun little things that I think, if you visited here and you like a teen or whatever, you don't want to go with your little brother and go ahead and see Santa Claus. You will be bored and you're like, oh mom, I don't want to do that, that's boring. So you will go to the arcade. And this is a Santa Claus house. And I have a whole story behind it, because you will see it's quite big. And in the previous episode, I made like a whole shop that I think it's Santa's workshop, because you have so many toys in there for kids. So I thought, oh, that part I should have cut it off. I forgot to press delete. Whoops. So yeah, you have so many toys. I feel like it's for kids, but you don't have anywhere to meet Santa Claus and ask for a present. And I thought, you know what, let's make an entire house for Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. So this house, it has an entire corner with presents and trees and a fireplace that kids can go and meet Santa. And it's Santa's temporary house. So he left Antarctica to come into Windenburg and meet all the children Sims, I guess, and ask them what they want for Winterfest. And that's why, you see all those bookcases and all those letters, because he took them from Antarctica to Windenburg with him. I don't know what's the actual location for Santa's house in Sims, but I hope it makes sense what I'm telling you. So I actually designed it as an actual house, so it has, the kitchen, the bedroom. It does not have a bathroom. I just realized that. Oh no, that's bad. Why didn't I thought about it earlier? I don't know, it doesn't have a bathroom. But mostly those things are, how do I call it? Like a display, if you will, for the kids. So parents will tell their kids, or the elves that would be around, they'll tell the kids that come and visit this story. And kids are usually nosy, so they're like, oh, let's see what's behind this door. So if they see kids, and they'll be like, oh yeah, truly, it's Santa's house. Whilst if they see, a little sitting area for all the employees, they'll be like, yeah, sure, that's Santa's house, and what's that? And I used all the freezer bunnies because I imagined them as Santa's elves, and I really like how it turned out. I'm super happy for that specific section of the build. Here I got inspired again from real life. I saw a tent. It was a very big tent, and it had picnic tables that people could go and eat. And all around the village, it had little shops that you can pick stuff and eat. Fast food, if you will, but not exactly. So I wanted something similar to that, and I had so much trouble finding a stall to put in the middle, because I'm like, you know what, all those foods that came with city living don't make much sense. Because it's a Christmas village, someone is not going to come here and say, you know what, I'm gonna try a burrito for the first time in my life. So I wanted something that is very common, and I tried very different things, but I ended up with a stall because you can actually hire someone to work there, and it's slightly more realistic. So yeah, plus most of the stalls would go outside the glass roofs, which was so frustrating. They would overlap, and I'm like, okay, that's great. That's definitely not a pain. But anyways, we moved along. Here in this area, I think we have 5 shops. And this is the part that I ran out of inspiration, literally. I really wanted a card shop because I really love sending Christmas cards. And either, designing them by yourself or picking them up. I think both are great. So I wanted like a little shop for people to pick up their cards and send them. You will see we have birthday cards, we have seasonal cards, we have Winterfest cards, we have snow, winter, generally cards. So yeah, way too many cards. And I also had no other idea what to do. Like, this was the last thing that I knew what to do. So I went and scrolled through the catalog to try and find things. And then it hit me with the cards. Usually around here, during Christmas and a little earlier, we will get cards from like different organizations that help children, or like they take, a children's house and they, sell them to you to support the children or their organization. Either that is, for people with disabilities or whatever, like people with disabilities will paint cards and then they will sell them. So I got inspired from that and I decided to create a little shop with handcrafted items from kids. And in my mind, it's like a little shop with all those handcrafted items, and you can go there and buy something for any reason, or you can go and donate money, just straight up. And I thought, you know what, that's a great idea. I like it. It's on the holiday and Christmas spirit, so I was really happy with that. And then I thought, you know what, screw kids. I'm not a kid person, I never hid that. And I saw on Instagram a few doggos that I follow. They are opening Christmas advent calendars. And I'm like, that's adorable. So I wanted a little shop for pets, basically. And it's only for dogs. I'm sorry, cat lovers out there, but yeah, it's a no from me. So I added so many toys for dogs and everything and treats, and I was so happy with that. And after that point, I'm like, I have no other idea what to do. And I don't know where I got the inspiration for that, but you know how people, I don't know if you guys have that there, but usually during this time of year, Mormons will come to your door and knock and try to make you follow their religion. I never actually got on one where I live here, but as a kid I do remember that happening. So I got kinda inspired from that, and I'm like, let's do a scout thing. Like, this is completely random, this is how my mind works. Let's do a scout thing. So I set up a booth for kids, to go there and get informations of how it is to be a scout and what you do. And maybe they sell scout cookies. I wish I could do that, but I'm like, that's not happening. So yeah, and this last store was literally, I don't have anything else to put here, so I will put just collectibles, which honestly I didn't really want to do because I'm like, that's pointless. But I'm like, whatever, I don't have any other ideas. And this originally was supposed to be in the first part. This was supposed to be the card store, but I realized while doing that in the first part that this store is huge and I have nothing to put here. So I'm like, after I'm done, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm done with all the shops. I realized that this shop is empty and I'm like, oh, cool. What do I do now? And honestly, I had no idea. No idea. So I'm like, sure, let's just do a restaurant, because whenever we go like to where the Christmas village is, it's on, how is it called? Oh god, brain fart. It's near the city center anyways, and whenever we go near the city center, we go into a specific shop and we eat their burgers. So we meet with my boyfriend. So I'm like, let's do something similar here, that will sell pasta and burgers and hot dogs. And I got inspired from that and I made kinda like a burger bar, if you will. So yeah, literally I ran out of inspiration. I had no idea what else to do. So that's the build. Near the end again we will have a small time lapse that you can see. The build is available for download, and yeah, you can download it. Every item that should be for sale is, and I highly suggest you go watch the time thing that I will put after that video that I don't recall its name now because I'm stressing because time is running out. That's the truth. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Oh my god, look, you can see the Ferris wheel. I'm so proud of this build. I really hope that you will like it as much as I do. Anyways, I hope that you'll have an amazing day and take care. Bye!